Hi everybody, welcome to SRH Access. I am Lexi and I am here with Vice President of our new Frisco campus, Jeremy Howell. Thanks for joining us.
Thank y'all for coming out. Glad you're here.
And we are standing in our new Frisco facility, Scottish Rite for Children, Orthopedic and Sports Medicine Center. Super exciting, exactly a week from opening.
It is very exciting, very exciting. A lot going on.
Yes, and so we really want this to be an opportunity for anybody out there who has any questions about this new campus to go ahead and post those. Jeremy and I are going to answer them for you, and so that way you'll be totally in the know about what's going on at Scottish Rite. So first, Jeremy, where are we located? Where can people find our new facility?
Absolutely. So we are located in Frisco, Texas. We're on the corner of Lebanon and the Dallas North Toll Road. So right there, you can't miss us. We're on the northeast corner. Our property goes right up against Frisco High School. And if families are looking at social media, or if they're going into like Google Maps or something like that, it takes a while for that to update, we're finding out.
Right.
And so I always tell people the corner of Lebanon and the toll road, that's where we are, 5700 Dallas Parkway in Frisco, Texas. Some people will put in 5700 Dallas Parkway, I'll pull them to Plano. So it is important to make sure for everyone to know that Frisco on the corner of Lebanon and the toll road.
And if you don't see it, just keep going.
Can't miss it.
You can't miss it.
Can't miss
it's a beautiful new building.
Yeah, we're about probably a mile north of the Star, where the Dallas Cowboys corporate headquarters is located.
Right. And so for the people that are seeing us in Plano right now, it's not that far from our former Plano location.
No.
Talk to me about that's closing down. What do people need to know about that?
So we're located about 6 miles from our Plano facility, and the Plano campus was a interim clinic until we got this facility built. So that will actually shut down. We're going to run our fracture clinic up until October 9th, but then all services will move over to Frisco on October 10th. So next Wednesday. So we're
a week away.
1 week away. A lot going on.
Okay, and is there going to be signage out in Plano if people accidentally end up there?
Absolutely. So we're going to have signage as well as volunteers that will be at that location. So when families, hopefully they don't, but it happens, if they do show up, then we can make sure that they get over to the Frisco location. Okay,
and so if, let's say my child sees one of our doctors in Plano right now, and they come out to this Frisco campus, will their doctor be the same, or how's that going to work?
So all the physicians at our Plano location will be moving over to Frisco. We did just add an addition. Dr. Lori Carroll has a clinic that she's going to be doing that's just started in Plano, so that's new, and that'll be moving over as well. But all of the services in Plano are moving over to this location.
Okay, great. And what about in Dallas? If my child sees somebody in Dallas, will they be up here in Frisco as well? Will all the doctors rotate, or how is that going to work?
Right. So another good question. So if the one thing that we always say is, always visit with your provider and what's best for your needs. But the doctors, so we do have doctors from the main campus that are rotating up. So Drs. Sacato, Drs. Pedeswa, Dr. Carroll, Dr. McIntosh, Dr. Ramo, and then also Dr. Stutz.
Okay.
Are the physicians from Maine that will be rotating up here, as well as the ones that are coming over from Plano.
So again, just something to check with your provider.
Check with your provider at the hospital and what works best for you.
Right.
And those services and transitioning up here to Frisco.
And so we are opening our doors here next Wednesday. We have a big surgery center we'll talk about in a little bit, but that isn't opening on Wednesday. Can you talk to me a little bit about that?
So what's going to start on Wednesday, October 10th, will be our clinics. Our advanced imaging, so like MRI, our therapy services, that stuff will all be opening on October 10th. Our surgery center is about 30 days behind that, and so we're looking at opening that up at the end of October, the beginning of November for first surgical day.
Okay. And are there going to be any differences? People have been asking differences between the surgery that happens in Dallas versus surgery that happens here. Talk to me about that.
So everything at this facility is outpatient-based surgery. So the things we'll be scheduling here at this location will be something that they'll be able to go home same day.
Okay.
And so anything that requires a inpatient stay, so it may be a procedure for scoliosis, a spinal surgery, those will be done downtown at our main campus. So anything for day surgery procedures will be done here. Okay. Which is a lot these days in orthopedics.
Right.
A lot can be done same day and go home.
Yeah, especially a lot of those sports medicine.
Sports medicine injuries, absolutely.
And so maybe even if you see your doctor up here for your clinic appointment, you might be going down to Dallas for your surgery.
For the surgery if it's an inpatient. that needs to stay overnight.
Okay. Another big question a lot of people have had, will the Frisco campus have popcorn?
Yes, we will have popcorn.
Okay.
Absolutely. We kind of designed it similar to their Dallas campus, where we have an open atrium that opens up to our clinic areas, and so we will have volunteers popping popcorn, and that smell will be going throughout the city.
Okay, so volunteers too, because these are
Yes.
big staples for any of you that see us at Scottish Rite. People always talk about the volunteers,
Yes.
talk about the popcorn, that atmosphere. Also, I don't know if you can see, we have a lot of colors, so still that same colorful feel when you come to Scottish
Right.
Rite.
So we already have over 100 volunteers signed up.
Great.
So our family that runs around in the red coats down in Dallas will be here. So we have volunteers working in a lot of different areas, a very important component of what we do, and
Yeah.
we will have that here at this location. And those volunteers will be starting on Wednesday as well.
All right, and is that still open if people are interested in volunteering?
Yeah, absolutely. You can go online, apply for volunteer application through there, and stress Frisco, and we'll get them plugged in.
Yeah, that'd be great. So also, we maybe can take a little peek. We're on the second floor right now, so we're
Right.
not at the main entrance. But the main entrance desk, when you walk in, we're going to try to give you a little look at that. We have the main entrance desk on the front floor, and then Jeremy, there's another desk kind of over by the staircase, and
Right.
that's going to be the popcorn desk. Is what
So
I've been told.
right, so we have our main desk right when you walk into the entrance. It's a greeting desk, wayfinding, and then the desk by the stairwell. Which, by the way, we're doing final painting, so it'll
In
be all
progress
ready on
still.
Wednesday.
It's gonna
So
be nice and
there's a lot
shiny.
going to be nice and shiny. But the desk by the stairwell, the circular stairwell, is our popcorn desk, because that's for popcorn.
Nice. And then if you can see this is also our new art piece that's been hanging. Can you talk to us a little bit about what is this?
Yeah, so one of the things we wanted to do as a facility is to have the bright colors and to have an art piece that, we have the mobile downtown. We wanted something here that would resemble movement and motion, which is so much dealing with orthopedics, but to have color. And so Daniel Goldstein's an artist that we commissioned to do this art piece here. Our team with HKS and hospital staff, Don Kotz and others, really put a lot of effort into this. And so it's the theme of it they call it Rainbow Dragon.
Rainbow Dragon, okay.
It can look like a lot of different things.
So what side is this, the tail,
and I
Jeremy?
think, we're at the tail right now.
Okay.
So, I think that's the great thing about it,
Yeah.
is people can, guess what it is,
Use your
look at it, use your
imagination.
imagination, which is what, you want children to do. So
Yeah,
it's great.
great. And so when people pull in, we have a big parking lot up front. Where are we asking patient families to park when they get here?
So we have all in the front of the hospital is all surface parking lot. That's all reserved for patient families.
Okay.
There's a large canopy, covered canopy, so you can drop off if someone's in crutches or wheelchairs and protected from the rain, and they come right into the facility.
Okay, and we obviously didn't want to lose you guys by taking the elevator, so we are already on the second floor.
Right.
Can you walk us through some of the things that are up here on the second floor?
Right. So when a patient comes into the main entrance, they'll be directed by volunteers up our elevators, which change colors.
Yes, it's a very cool feature.
So it's an all-color theme, so it's the green. So they'll go up to the second floor, and there's basically 3 different clinic areas here. So we have our
Okay.
sports medicine clinic.
Okay, do you want to walk a little
Yeah,
bit?
you
Or?
want to come down this way. You're going to watch your step, because there's still a lot of furniture being put together.
Still smells nice and new.
Nice and new, it's that new car smell.
Yes.
So we have our sports medicine clinic, which is down this way. You can see the sign down there. So when patients get off the elevator, they can take a left for that, or take a right, and right off that, which is the glass area, and you can see the sign up there's our walk-in fracture clinic.
Okay, and these are also the color-coded that you can see. It's green for sports medicine.
For sports medicine, blues fracture,
Okay.
and then we have our orange, which is down the hall, which is rotating clinic, which
Okay.
is general orthopedic conditions and hand and arthritis.
Okay.
This is our walk-in clinic right here. And so we have walk-in hours for families to just show up between 7:30 in the morning, 9:30 in the morning if they think their kid has a fracture.
Right.
And it's a great benefit for the community and for parents to have that resource. And so they can show up there. And then down the hall we have our orange clinic, which is a rotating clinic for scoliosis, hand, arthritis, and some of those other general orthopedic issues.
And the fracture clinic is a big staple in our
Plano location,
facility.
right. That is a very big service in Plano
Right.
that we see, and moving that here to Frisco, we have more space, more
Right.
waiting room space, more imaging capabilities, more rooms to provide that resource for the community.
Can we get a peek inside one of the
Yes,
little clinic rooms?
absolutely.
Got a lot of cool new artwork, I see.
We do. A lot of artwork going in. All the furniture's going in right now, so all that will be ready to go day one. So we're walking into our fracture clinic now.
Okay.
So this would be as you walk into fracture.
Hello.
And so this is kind of had blue colors, soft tone colors, so it's a little more soothing as you come in. And so this is where that patient checks in for their heights and weights, and then they move on down here to one of our clinic exam rooms, and we'll take you straight down this way.
Okay. Hi. A nurse station, exam rooms. Okay.
And this is one of the exam rooms for fracture. So
beautiful.
As you can see. So
very cool. And I know a lot of our rooms at the Dallas location have different themes. We're not doing the different themes.
We're doing colors here.
Colors.
So here at our sports clinic, we have 16 exam rooms for sports medicine, and so that's green. Fracture has 7 exam rooms, and then we have another 16 in our rotating clinic as well. So we went more of the color themes.
Yeah. And do you want to talk a little bit about what's on some of the other floors that we have?
So on our first floor, we have sports medicine therapy. So we have our therapy. All of our therapies are on the first floor, and then our MRI. Second is all clinical, and then the diagnostic X-ray capabilities. Third floor is completely shelled for growth. So we talked about surgeries earlier. You know, if we grow and things continue the way they go, and we have the option to add inpatient beds in the future. So we do have that shelled for future growth on the third floor. Fourth floor is surgery. That's where our day surgery unit is, as well as infusion lab. And so infusion therapy is where they treat kids with arthritis, some of the autoimmune issues that we see. And then the fifth floor is administration.
Okay. And talk to me a little bit about, we said the surgery center is not opening. There's also a few other things that are coming. The playground, I know, is one of those on the outside. Playground. Maybe a lot of you guys.
So one of the things we tried to do here, like in Dallas, was to have a campus feel.
Right.
And so we're on 40 acres. We do have about a half-mile walking, running trail through the campus. And then also we do have a U11 size soccer field that we can use for injury prevention. And then we have a playground. And so the playground be open to the community, and it will be opening in December.
Okay.
So a little bit later, we added some features to that push that a little bit later.
Okay. You want to head back towards our orthopedic side?
Absolutely.
And check some of that out?
Head across this way.
And movement science is another thing that's still being built out, is that right?
Correct. So movement science will be completely operational in about November.
Okay.
So we're waiting for some force plates to get in there, but that is already coming alive. We have staff in there getting that facility.
And that's, if any of you guys see the track that's outside, that's part of the movement science where you can run from inside the movement science lab out onto that track.
Right. So one of the things that's important for us is not only, I mean, obviously we treat the injuries, but we want to prevent the injuries from happening. And so we have a field turf surface out there where we can work with kids, teams to focus on injury prevention. We can also, out there with the Movement Science Lab, focus on different types of procedures and really understand and research what way works better than another way. Mm-hmm. And so that's all part of who we are. We're an academic institution that focuses on patient care, obviously number one, but also research and education.
Lots of cool new opportunities out here, yeah.
Absolutely. What do you go, ortho clinic or sports clinic?
Oh, you pick.
What do y'all want to go see?
I don't know.
We'll go. It's brighter down here. We'll go to our sports medicine.
And you can get kind of a side view of this dragon
as we go by.
That we have going on. Probably a little bright.
One thing I'll say about the dragon is it really at night the lights shine on it and it's really pretty. And as the sun hits it during the day, there's a kind of a colors that splash around through the atrium.
Very cool. And speaking of colors, if you've driven by at night, the Movement Science Lab also has beautiful colors on the outside.
It is our primary colors. That's part of the crayon. It's all primary colors, so it has a primary color theme as it goes up. And we have the ability to adjust those lights.
Okay.
So you may see some themes coming up in the future.
Okay, look out, some holiday themes maybe?
I'm going to leave y'all hanging on that.
Okay.
So we're walking into sports medicine right now. Furniture still being put up in here. We have the sports memorabilia that we had over in our Plano campus.
Yeah.
But kind of a little different theme, and we'll go back and see the waiting rooms there.
Sure.
Are the exam rooms.
Yeah.
So the exam rooms in this area are all on the window, so a lot of bright light, bright color.
Got Troy Aikman jersey.
We have Troy Aikman.
A Dirk jersey over here.
We got the U.S. Women's National Team soccer jersey.
All right.
Alex Morgan.
Check that out.
So we try to get a lot of different sports.
Yeah, incorporate everybody.
Incorporate everyone. So welcome to sports medicine. So this is in our hallway down here for sports.
Sports is green.
Sports is green. You can
Very nice.
have a look. We'll show you one of our exam rooms down here. Very spacious.
Yeah.
A lot of windows.
Yeah, talk to me about this space a little bit. This is obviously a huge expansion from anybody that sees our sports medicine physicians in Plano.
Right. So basically, our sports clinic in Plano had 11 exam rooms. We were up to 16. So a lot more capabilities than we had in Plano, as well as imaging. So from a radiology perspective, a lot more space there, larger waiting area. So overall, just a feel that it's not as congested.
Right.
So, which is important.
And so what, for people, are the hours that we're going to be open here?
So clinics generally run from about 7:45 till about 5 o'clock.
Okay.
It's typically when our clinics run, our appointments are. The surgery's a little different. Surgeries, we have that. Typically patients will get here around 5:30 in the morning.
Right.
And we'll be out of here by about 4:30 or 5. And then our physical therapy has probably the latest hours, primarily because you want to be able to offer appointments after school for rehab and so forth. So they usually start around 8 o'clock and are done by 8 p.m. Monday through Friday.
And what's the best way for anybody watching if they want to make an appointment with somebody here at the new building?
Yeah, so basically our same numbers in Plano.
Okay.
And so you can call the same number. The 469-515-7100 is the number for sports medicine.
And a lot of information on ScottishRiteHospital.org.
Yeah, all ScottishRiteHospital.org has all those numbers in there for fracture and whatnot. But the 7100, we're trying to keep all the same numbers. So
right. Don't want to confuse anybody.
Don't want to confuse anyone.
Okay.
There's a lot of confusion that can happen.
Right, absolutely. So to kind of wrap things up, I want to know, what are you most excited for between now and next Wednesday? What are you most excited for?
Well, excited and nervous
all
at the same time. It's a huge question. You know, I think it's the ability to, at Scottish Rite, we believe we're the best in pediatric orthopedics, and I think I'm excited for patients to get in this facility and experience all that Scottish Rite has to offer.
Right.
And I think that's probably the most excitement, that we get to change kids' lives.
Yeah, that's great. Well, if you have any other questions, feel free to post them in the comments below, and we will still answer those after.
Absolutely.
And be sure to follow us on our other social media channels on Instagram and Twitter, and of course on YouTube. We'll see you next time.